Okay, and we're back. We're back at Castle Billiards, and I got to make it public. Okay, we're back at Castle Billiards. You are watching the APA 8-Ball Gold Cup. I'm Upstate Alabama BTV. We got little Joshua Joseph in the booth every once in a while. And you get a match here by between two teams. We take the short bus versus from scratch. And as you can see on your screen, it's 5-3. The individual scores that go between the apprentices are for each match that gets started here between the team players. We're having a lot of fun here with the APA. We always do. And in fact, they booked me for next year for 3 events right here in Castle Billiards.
Yeah, no problem.
We will be right back.
That's ball in hand. Wait. He got to the rail. Wow. Missed it going in, got it coming out. So no ball in hand. I do not. The young lady's name. Her name is Pauline, and she's playing for. Okay. Okay. She's a 3. Now we'll find out.
Whoa.
Hey, Carlos, how are you, buddy? Glad to see you out there. Hey, Sean. Larry, what's up? It's the APA. We're having a lot of fun. We're in Jersey, pal. Come on by and say hello. We got little Joshua in the booth. He's 12 years old. He actually came in 8th place at the Super Billiards Expo in his age bracket out of 68 players. You got to see this young gun whip it. How do you take? Pauline. Raymond, okay. Gentleman's name is Raymond, shooting at the table. He's a 6, playing a 3. Pauline's a 3, so it's a 5-2 race. Ooh, that's tough action. 5-2 race. So From Scratch really has the heat right now. Going to be taking the heat. But you got a good player. You got one of your good players up there. Smart.
Good set up for the 11.
She's gone.
Ooh.
He called the bank.
Oh my God.
And he made it.
Great shot.
So we got to put up one for From Scratch.
Very nice. This will be a big lead for them.
Was from New Jersey, and now you're in Florida. Larry out there making a comment. (5-2) race. So the individual score I put between the apprentices. So From Scratch has to get the 5 before we take the short bus gets the 2. This should be a very interesting match, this one here. Let's watch the whip. Very nice break. Kind of moved everything to the right side of the table, causing some clusters.
Be right back.
Mark Lamberti hanging out in the wings. Going to sit in for a little bit. He's got some teams out there, so he sits in and he moves around a lot. He's like Jello. I think this is you. Is that you?
Hello, hello.
Hey, Mark.
Hello, welcome back.
We got Pauline playing Ray here.
Pauline against Ray, yeah.
5-2 race.
Okay. What did you have? Stream issues?
No, I shut. Facebook only allows you to stream like 4 or 5 hours at a time. The last match we were recording for 3.5 hours, so it was better. You have to refresh after that. So
Okay.
I refreshed it and brought it back up so that we would have the whole match.
Now I think I have to go play.
All right, it was,
All right.
It was nice knowing you for a little bit.
All right.
Watch your feet on the way out with the wires.
Yeah, sorry about that before.
Okay.
What number was it? 5?
4.
4.
Thanks for coming. Send somebody back our way. We like to have the local people and the APA players that never had the opportunity to sit in the booth, actually to come in here and talk a little bit and give a shout out to their fam, which is their family, or people that they know, of course. What? So this is really a close match. It's crucial that this gentleman here from the team from scratch wins this set. If he shuts Pauline out, I think they get 3 points. I don't know exactly how the point system works and how many points one team or the other has to get for the win, and we'll find that out. Marco, watch your feet. Okay, put that on for a second. We got Marco Daniels in the booth. Now let me ask you a question. Let's say Ray shuts out Pauline, so from scratch would get 3 points.
That's correct.
And then what do we do from there? What determines who's going to win this now?
Well, all right. So at that point, it would be 6-5.
Right. For example, yeah.
So if it's 6-5, depending on how many wins they have, that could put you in a position where the other team could win. I mean, really, the score is close, so there's still a lot of things that could happen. It depends on who won what match in the beginning, how many actual wins. Like, each match has a number of games. If you win your match, if my team has 2 wins in their matches, that's kind of an advantage. If you were
So there is no certain points that we got to go to?
the magic number would be 8. So
Okay, so we could have another game after
we're
this.
probably going to have another. You're going to have another game after this. The only way you wouldn't have another game after this is if Pauline
Was to shut him out.
shut him out. Right.
Okay, so we're definitely going to have another game after
Definitely going to have another game.
this. Okay.
Now, if Pauline wins 2-0,
Yeah.
I have to find out who won what the
Well, she's not
matches
going to
are.
win 2-0 because Ray already won 1 game.
Well, she could still win 2-0 because he has to get to the hill in order for him to earn his team a point right now. If since Ray already won a game, she won't win.
Oh,
3-0.
you mean 2-0. Okay,
Yeah.
I got you. So it would be 7-3.
Right. It could be 7-3, and then if they won 2 other matches so far.
They could capture the win.
Right.
Okay, got you.
Who won the 3 matches so far that I've played? Who won the 3 matches that I've played for that? So they won 1 match already. Okay. So from what I'm hearing from my sources right now, the Pauline's team, Short Bus, has won 2 matches. So let's say Pauline wins 2-0, the score would be 7-3. Okay.
And they got 3 match wins.
And they have 3 match wins. The other team, being that they have 3 points, they would have to win. It would
be over.
It would be it would be over.
Okay.
Because the best the other team would do in the final match would be to get a 3-0 sweep.
Right.
But if the score is 7-3, if they get a 3-0
It would
sweep,
be
it would
over.
be 7-6. So
Okay.
right. So if Pauline wins this match and Ray does not get on the hill, that team would advance.
Okay,
My team would advance.
good deal.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Sound like somebody was shushing us, but it's not us.
Definitely.
It's just
not.
somebody out
It
there.
might be me. I'm really
No,
loud.
no, you're not loud. You're not loud at all. Wow, I guess that 8 ball goes right between the 6 deuce. But he's got a long, straight shot. This is really going to do a test.
That's
test
a lot
on
of
your
work
stroke.
Right there. Yeah.
That's what it's going to do.
Where am
This
I?
is really going to test your stroke to tell you if your stroke is straight.
Yeah,
That's for sure.
And if he's got a lane.
He did have a lane,
Wow,
and man,
what a
did he
shot.
go right by there.
Great shot.
So now at 2. So if From Scratch should shut out Pauline's team, which is we take the short bus, then we would have a 6-5 game going into a match.
Right, and
going
then it
into
would be
one more
2-2, and
game.
really it would be whoever would win the match.
Right.
And then, it might get
It
real
would almost
crazy.
be like a sudden death.
What it could end up happening, they have an actual sudden death. Now, the matches get allotted about 3 hours and 25 minutes to play.
Right.
Okay. If two teams are playing and they go beyond 3 hours and 25 minutes, then they go into a sudden death, where each rack is determined by a 1 or 2 match sudden death. By a 1 or 2 rack sudden death area. I mean, I won't go into it right now if it doesn't come up into play, but if it comes into play, I will certainly go through it with you guys. But, nobody really wants to go to that. I mean, it's like, if you ever watch soccer, nobody likes to go to the penalty kicks.
I do. I like it. As a fan, you enjoy it.
I mean, it's nerve-wracking, but as a fan, it's fun to
are you
watch.
giving us a little nerve-wracking experience when you go into sudden death playing the pool match?
Oh, well, hey,
Yeah,
but
you just let the cat out of the bag, sir.
You got to play a little nervous. If you're not playing nervous,
Yeah, right.
you got to
You're
play
right.
with a little bit of fear. A little bit, though. You play too much fear, no good. But, I mean, I didn't play so hot today, so we'll see what happens. All right,
Go
give me
ahead.
1 second.
Watch your feet on the way out. There we go. I hope you guys got all the information like I did. Sound like an ingredients to make a spaghetti and meatball plate. But it can make sense. It's the APA's format, the way they play. So basically, this gentleman here at the table has to shut her out because it's a 5-2 race. If Pauline should get at least one game, she'll be on the hill and get a point anyway. And that would make it a 5-6 going into another match. A lot of traffic. Just because he's clearing all his balls off the table doesn't mean he's going to win this match. It just opens up more area for Pauline to work her solids. He's put the cue ball in a pretty good area here. The bank on the 6 is there, but then you clear his 10 out. You don't want to move the 6 ball. You want to take the 3 ball or the 5 ball and just play it safe. She can roll up on a 5 nice and softly with the bridge and stay on the left side of the 5, blocking the 11. But she elects to go deuce or the 4. Nice shot. The back cut on the 3 is there if she wants to take it. A lot of the APA players are not looking at that back cut into the side pocket. Might seem impossible, but actually it's there. It's not impossible. All she has to do is get one game, and that would put her on the hill, which would give her team a point. Ray's going to do everything he can to shut her out. That's for sure. Anyone you want. Little Jen actually helps us out tremendously here when we're in town. Actually sitting down, and she's on mic number 4.
Hi.
Hey, Upstate gets excited when Jen's in the booth. This is a pretty interesting match here. Pauline's team is winning here 5-3. Raymond shooting for We Take the Short Bus is looking to shut her out to make it a. I'm sorry, Pauline plays for We Take the Short Bus.
Ray plays for From Scratch.
If Ray shuts her out, he gets 3 points and make it a 6-5. If Pauline gets one game, she gets a point because she'll be on the hill because it's a 4-2 or 5-2 race.
I believe it's a 5-2 race.
Yeah, 5-2 race. So all she has to do is really win one rack to earn a point for her team.
Yes.
And that'll make it interesting because that'll be a 6-5 game overall score. And then we'll go into...
Is this the fourth match already? Or is this the third?
Upstate's just here for the duration. I don't really count.
Okay.
I got to refresh my Facebook on regular Facebook because sometimes there's comments in there. I miss them. I noticed that Facebook doesn't really ship them all. Okay, same comments. Good deal. Good hit.
So I guess Pauline is low balls.
Correct. Strategic. She has to play really strategic 8-ball right now to keep Raymond in his seat. And if she should let him out of his seat, she should play at least a safe so that he can't get out. So on a shot like this, if she does elect to bump the 7, get the cue ball all the way down table, right at the bottom of the monitor on that short cushion. If she wants to play it, got to play safe with him. She's going to leave him a shot. Well, she's left him a look, not really a shot. Unless he wants to cut it in, and that cue ball will be hot. If he cuts it in the corner pocket.
Unless he can bank it somehow.
Yeah, but then you still got to get position on a 10.
Yeah.
So if you cut it in the corner pocket, you might be able to go 3 rails, but you got to get past that 3 ball.
I think he's going to try to cut it.
And the side pocket will be the shot. Bank it in the side pocket. Not a bad idea. That's why he is. We can't hear you without the microphone in front of your face. We know you want to drink your coffee at the same time, but you can't have the cake and eat it too.
Why not?
No, life's not all about that anymore.
Oh, that's not good.
When you were younger, you did. Now that we're like, Jen's in her 60s.
Yeah, I feel like it.
I'm joking. I'm really joking. She's like 16. Hey, Del Sim, how are you? We're doing all right. We're having some fun here. Mr. Nick Varner, thank you for the message. And Carlos, thank you. Wendy, thank you. APA 8-ball Gold Cup at Castles. That's where we're at, Castles in Rutherford, East Rutherford, New Jersey. This young lady here has to win one rack to earn a point. Her opponent, Ray, who's up at the table, trying to shut her out. Nice shot.
Oh, wow.
But he didn't get there for the 10 either. But he tried. So now Pauline has a little leeway to work with. She can start working on the 7, the 3, you know. Still, she has to deal with her 5-ball, but leaving the 6 for the approach as a key ball going towards the 5 is not a bad idea. And I like the choice. Notice she's got her opponent safe somewhat. He has to kick the ball, kick one of the strike balls from here, and get a rail. They are playing ball in hand. Ooh, man, he hit that so good.
Wow. That was
Did he
a
scratch
really nice
anyway?
hit.
Wow.
No.
Yeah, that was some hit. 7-ball on the side for Pauline. She's going to take the easiest shots. There you go. And if I was her, I'd cut this 3-ball and bring the cue ball back to where it is now, in that position where it is now. Somewhere over there, this way here, electing to play safe just in case you miss. Just watch the speed. Don't overhit it. Okay, she scratched. It's going to be ball in hand. Oh, no,
Nope.
She was heading that way but didn't get there.
May I have your attention, please?
This place is mobbed.
There's still going to be more people coming in.
And still more people coming, Jen says, huh?
Yep. There's another round starting
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock, yeah. 1 o'clock, then 2 o'clock.
Even more people coming.
Yeah.
Whoa. Come on by, folks. Get a whiff of the sizzling steak smell coming out of the kitchen soon enough.
That was a really nice shot.
Yeah, she's playing strategically. I like it. And a nice shot from Raymond, too. He says, touche. 3 ball. Go for your 3 ball. Leave the cue ball way up table. You'll be all right.
Match 8011, table 3, Tight Rack versus Bazinga, table 3. Match 8012, table 4.
Make sure you get a rail.
Dalton, table 4, please clean up your score sheet. Again, please be courteous when moving
Shot.
there are ongoing matches. Thank you.
Ray's going to cut this 10 with the speed just to leave the 10 in front of the pocket if he misses it. Watch the speed here. Just going to try it. Bring it out. Oh, he's going to just bring it in the open. Okay. That'll work. Back. Now she's got to be careful. Now you want to bank the 6 ball and put the cue ball behind the 8. Blocking the 10 and not leaving a shot. And she did hit the 6 ball. But I don't know if she got the 10. It looks like Raymond might have the 10 ball here. And if he does, he'll have the 15 also.
I guess you can see the 10.
Mr. Steve Kurtz, what's happening? Saying hello to us. And now I would have to say Ray is going to make this. And if he can bring the cue ball somewhere in the vicinity where the 8 ball is, somewhere in that area on the table, he'll have the shot at the 15. He didn't hit it as hard as I thought he would, and I'm not certain if he has the clear shot at it. He got down like he does. Yeah, huh?
Wow. Seemed like he rushed that shot a little bit.
Okay. I like your knowledge. Well, I'll tell you what, this young lady here sitting in the booth, she's got a beautiful game. Great mechanics, but she shoots with a shaft that reminds me of a number 2 pencil. And I think if she shot with a shaft a little thicker, which she has very small fingers and hard to bridge with, but a low deflection shaft, I think she would step up a game 2 balls. But she has such tiny fingers that it's hard to bridge. So it looks like Raymond here for from scratch is going to put up another bead and go to 3. He's looking to shut her out. Well, shut her team out. And he goes to 3. 3-0.
So now it's a 2-2 race.
Yeah, from here. Raymond really has to shut her out. You don't want to let her win one rack because she'll get a point. If he shuts her out, they take the lead.
Yes.
I'm liking it from here. Wow, he put everything into that. Might have threw his shoulder out. Well, so it's open table. As soon as they scratch, it's not right. It's not break what take what you break if you scratch. Okay.
Open.
Okay. What is that thing? What is that thing?
Little toys.
Toys?
A baby Groot from Guardians of the Galaxy.
The tree guy?
Yes, the tree
I
guy.
saw that movie. Yeah. And what's that helmet all about?
This is a bank from Fallout video game.
Okay. Okay.
Just random things.
Okay. Gotcha. Some strange things going around here.
Well, we are in a pool hall.
Okay. Okay. All
It's to
right.
be expected.
All right. Kojak in the subway. Jared Arasamina, my man, out there and on Facebook. Make sure to go to iTunes and download Jared Arasamina's music. Or get in touch with him and become friends with him on Facebook. He does Facebook Live, some of his gigs. Nice shot.
Beautiful shot.
Watch the 8. He's going to push the 8. You got to be careful. You push the 8 into a position where you don't have a shot. He jumped up. I think he was afraid there of bumping into that 8 hard enough. I think Iggy will be here today, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't know. It depends. Excuse me. It depends on
He
how
told
he
me
does.
he's playing in this.
No.
Oh, no. He's playing in Tri-State or something, right?
Yes. I think it's
Yes,
the Tri-State.
the Tri-State or something, yes. Right, yeah.
Iggy's going to be playing next weekend and then the 22nd.
We'll be here for the 22nd.
Okay. That was a really nice try.
You know Joshua, Jim?
Yeah.
Okay. You could leave that up there.
I don't want it to be in his way.
Oh, okay.
Wrong mic. Here you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. It
How'd
is
you do?
really starting to fill up right now.
Yeah, this place is going to be swamped. A lot of fun, a lot of APA members. Really nicely ran by Anthony and crew.
He does the best that he can here.
Marco is sending me gang signs over here.
Try not to pay too much mind to Marco.
Okay. Only when I do this. Thank you, Jared, for the kind words. Appreciate it. Thanks for sharing the information and stopping in every once in a while. I know there's a lot of exciting matches going on. But we're here to have fun. We're here to do this for the APA.
Wait, who's on the hill?
No one's
Nobody's on the hill. It's a 5-2 race.
Whoa.
And Raymond from scratch is in the lead 3-0.
Cool.
But if Pauline, do you know Pauline? This young lady here? If she gets at least one rack,
Yeah.
she'll be on the hill because it's 5-2 race.
Yeah.
So she'll earn a point for our team. She's trying real hard. I actually remember Pauline from last year. Just make sure you hold position for the 1. And that's what happens when you try to do that and bump the 9.
I think all she has is the 2.
Yeah. The thing is, where's the rock going to go?
Ball in hand.
Yes. Ball in hand. In any country where you're playing, you got to get a rail after contact. Get back to work, kid.
Back to work, kid.
Joshua's father just coming back, consulting with his young son.
All right.
And then he told his son, get back to work. You could sit here.
Okay. All right.
He disappears. He's gone already. He's gone. He does that. He does that all the time to me. All right, Raymond looking to get to the hill here, right?
If you have a blue RAV4 in the front lock,
5-4 raise, a 5-2 raise. He makes this. He's on the hill, and possible shutout in the next rack to get
Yeah.
all 3 points. Wow. I'm liking this match.
How's he playing?
Playing good. Real good. Bet she makes this in the corner. No bet, kid.
Whoa,
I seen him flinch.
that was off.
We don't bet anyway. I don't promote gambling. I don't. Hey, Pachigaloop's back.
Hey. Boy, speaker. Hey, Monko.
Hi, pal. Oh, boy. Wow, what a shot by Pauline.
Ooh.
All right, so she's going to call a timeout here. Carmine's going to have her play safe. Give me 1 second, guys.
All right. Monko's out.
And they're only $10. They're Bluetooth. All right, Marco, like I said, Marco comes in for 2 seconds and he disappears. He's
Yes.
like Flash Gordon. He turns into Flash Gordon every once in a while. Okay, so what do we got here, Josh? Josh, what do we do here? It's your shot. No, it's
How
your
would I
shot.
sim?
No, it's your shot. You're at the table.
I'd bank it.
You're going to bank it, but where are you going to put the cue ball? You don't want to leave the shot. Oh, she left it out there. It looks like Raymond's going to get to the hill.
But if she can win the next match, you never know.
She still has a chance. I agree with you. Okay, Raymond's on the hill.
Raymond is on the hill.
So Ray's on the hill here.
Yeah, 4-0. Trying to capture all 3 points and take the lead.
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead. Talk to me.
From what I'm hearing, it
What
sounds
you're
like they're
gathering.
going to be in sudden death in the next match.
That's what it sounds like.
So,
Unless she could win 1 rack, right?
no, if she wins one rack, that doesn't really help them at all.
Oh, okay.
She would have to win 2 racks.
Now, when you mean sudden death, 1
So
rack?
she would have to win.
Would be 1 rack would be worth 2 points in a sudden death match, and then if necessary, they would play a second rack that either one or the other person could get 1 point. So in theory, let's say if they win it would be 7-6.
Right.
If Ray gets the sweep here, it'll be 6-5.
Right.
Okay. And then the sudden death match, the first person who would win would get 2 points. So
7-6, let's say.
it could be 7-6, or it could be.
So we're still trying to get to 8. I thought sudden death was sudden death.
It could be 7-6, and then the first rack counts as the game winner. So yes,
yes,
basically
because they have
the next
equal amount of wins.
Yes, and they
Okay,
count
gotcha.
the first rack of sudden death as the game winner. So in the next situation, whoever's gonna have to play will have to play a sudden death match, 1 rack only,
Okay,
and that's it. You just do the best you can.
gotcha.
And he's in the hole. Right in the drink.
Well, you know what? Pauline has to win at least 1 rack here. Would be a nice point.
1 rack helps the team out because then the most it would be a 5-5 match. Well, really, yes, it would be a 5-5. No, it wouldn't
no.
matter. It would be,
It would be 5-6-5 match.
well, right now, if Ray wins, it would be a 6-5 match in their favor.
Right. If Pauline wins
It
one
would,
game,
Oh, it would be 6
it would be 6-5
the other way. Yes.
Yeah.
And that has some implications in it because no, it wouldn't matter actually.
still
it
have
wouldn't
to
matter.
go into sudden death.
Well, you still got to go to sudden death,
Right.
and if whoever plays sudden death, whoever wins the first rack would get 2 points and would get the match win.
This is very confusing.
It's very confusing, and so you could see. I mean, for all you guys that are like the top-notch pool players, it's a lot of singles and not a whole lot of team events, and they don't use a format like this. So you got to give it up to all these APA players that
Sure.
have to, contend with this, and this is all part of the game.
Sure.
You know, you're playing the game on the table, but you're playing the game off the table too, because you got to
Yeah.
put the right matchups and figure out.
It's a mental
You know,
game.
it's a
Yeah,
mental game.
Sure. Strategy and what player you're going to
Yeah.
put in there, and what what ranking
Who's
they
going
are.
in the box next?
Yeah,
You know?
who's a 6, who's a 5, who's a 4, what do we do here?
And we're putting
A lot
up
of
so
strategy.
they
It
get to
makes the game
decide.
interesting.
Oh yeah, it does.
And maybe that's why the APA is so big.
Well, that's got a little bit to do with it too, I'm sure. But that part of the game is a part that a lot of people don't understand. They don't know. They don't realize it, and that makes, is an important part of this
Sure.
event. It's how you put up. Makes
It was
a
put
big
in
difference.
place. That
You know?
strategy was put in place
Right.
in the game rules so that
And-
you can use it.
Right, and you look at also when you have you got 2 4s on your bench, and you're looking at who you're going to put up. Well, which one are you going to put up? Who's playing hot? Who's playing not? Who's a strong 4? Who's a weak 4?
Yeah, and you can't use your stronger player again. You can only use them once,
Yeah,
right?
once somebody goes up, that's
Yeah,
it.
that's it, yeah,
So, and that you got to learn how to get the matchups and kind of force the other team's hand. There's a lot of technical stuff to it.
Right.
It just comes down to what you do and how things work out, and also what happens in each match. Who wins, who loses. That obviously has a big bearing on what's going to happen.
She's waving her hands around like
Yeah.
she's doing synchronized swimming.
Pauline's got a lot of heart, though.
She does. I remember from
Got a lot of heart.
Spear gun. Nice shot. Wow, look at this. This is like a stop and go shot. Same thing. Stop.
He's going to slow roll it. Nice.
Yeah, the 7 doesn't go past the 9, I don't believe.
That's what he's going to find out right now. So he's okay. He's going to go for the side pocket. See what kind of angle he gets on that. No, it came up short.
But he can still cut it inside as long as it goes.
Yeah. Now, where's cue ball going, though?
Well, if he hits it with just draw, no English, he'll come straight back up to the other side of the 8 ball for the corner pocket.
I'm going to write that down because I know what to do later when I'm playing.
There you go.
See, I'm learning while I'm here, too.
Well, the direction of the cue ball, but you got to put a good stroke on it.
Yeah.
He could elect to go around it, too, and get
Around the
actually
9.
get between the window of the 12 and the 15 here up table. He can bring the cue ball right up here towards the break spot.
Okay, I see what
If he
you're saying.
wants to, yeah, and he's still in the line of for the 8. That's just naturally
I think
letting the
he's
cue
gonna
ball
go around the 9, 2 rails, and then come across. See, 1, 2.
That's a
and
nice shot, too.
cross over to.
See?
Wow, what
Right
a great
between
shot.
the 12 and the 15, or the 10
Great
and the 15.
shot,
He's
man.
right there.
What a shot.
For the win, and also 3 points.
All right, that's it. So
That's it. So now we got a
6-5.
6-5.
Yep.
We got a sudden death match coming up.
Yep, yours truly stepping into the box.
Anybody out there that's watching this, put your
You?
seatbelts on. We're going to be flying
luck,
at
bro.
33,000 feet. The weather landing here in Castle Billiards. It's 84 degrees today in sunshine. Take the ride. It's beautiful out here.
He needs
And a great
luck.
crowd hanging out.
Good luck, Marco.
Tim says he's listening to Marco go. Yeah, Marco can go with it. You got to understand it. I understand it. I get back into it because I'm a little familiar with it from last year, but still not all there. Far from all there. Because the more I do of these live streams for the AP,
Oh, yay.
the more I'll pick up on it, of course. But for Upstate to pick up on it as an old dog is tough.
No. Go to
Here's Nikki here. Nicole. She loves pool. You can see her dancing and shaking it around. She enjoys herself. They do have their own place also.
Oh, no, stop.
She has fun. She really has fun. She's having a good old time. And she's playing
Shane Soto.
Soto, which probably down the road might be Joshua's brother-in-law sooner or later.
In like 2 or 3 months.
They getting married?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Joshua's sister
They're engaged.
Kelly,
already.
right? Oh, I forgot.
Julie.
Julie. How could I forget that name? Because Julie Ha is always around and another nice person. It's now 1:13 p.m. on the East Coast. As soon as we find out what's going on our main table, we'll inform you. I understand the 2 teams are talking right now. I guess they're deciding on how they're going to
Do the sudden death.
do the sudden death, put what player in.
I think Marco's up. I think Marco's up. And then I don't know who else.
Uh-oh. There goes the neighborhood. We got another gentleman sitting in here. Joshua wired him up like the $6 million man. What's your name, sir?
My name's Jose.
Jose?
Yep.
Okay. You got a last name or
Yeah, Badillo.
Badillo? And you play in the league, I guess?
Yeah, here out of Castle. Oh, that's a tough shot.
Oh, do you play on the league in the Gold Cup or no? Or you
Yeah,
just-
I'm here in the. I have a team for 8 ball and 9 ball, and another team for just 9 ball.
Okay. So you got 2 teams for 9 ball and 1 for 8 ball. What's the name of your team?
Today's team is Tight Rack. We're
Tight
playing
Rack.
on table 3.
Well, we got to get back to our main table. We hate to take you guys away from this one, but I think
I know.
They're almost ready to start. Well, they're not ready to start.
No,
Let's
they're
go back
just
to
warming
Nicole.
up. Yeah. This is a tough out for Nicole.
You know what? She has fun.
Yeah, yeah.
One thing about
She
Nicole.
took that first table with a strong run there.
So where we're at here is we take the short bus has 5, and from scratch has 6. This is our main table, which is in front of us. So I think they're going into a sudden death.
2 good teams, asshole. Also.
Are they?
Yeah.
One rack, winner take all, folks. Let's get it on.
Oh, wow.
That's going to be interesting. So I would imagine that both teams put in pretty strong players. And Marco Daniel has to step up for his team.
Yeah, Marco's a very good player.
Is he?
Oh, yes.
And Marco Daniel plays for We Take the Short Bus.
Yep.
And he's a 6. Wow.
Yeah.
He is up there.
Yeah.
And who's this other gentleman? Do you know his name by any chance?
No.
With the glasses?
No, I haven't seen him play. He must play on Tuesdays when I'm not here.
Okay. Maybe we could find out. Maybe we could find out who the gentleman with the glasses is.
Marco's opponent.
The name. Daniel Torres?
That's what they
Okay,
said.
gotcha. He's a 4.
Ooh.
So 6'4".
That's gonna be a tough out for him. Because Marco's really on his game lately. That's why he's gone up to a 6.
5-3 race, right?
Yeah, but it's we're in sudden death.
Sudden death, just
so
who wins the rack.
Yeah, that's who wins
Okay,
this
so I
rack.
don't have to deal with that. Okay. There's a lot of ingredients in here. I put all this ingredients together, I'll come up with a pumpkin pie or something. I don't know. Sudden death, folks. Put your seatbelts on. We're flying at 33,000 feet. Hold on.
May I have your attention, please? At this time, at table 1, we do have APA T-shirts. We have 2 different designs. If you're interested, please come by at table 1 with your feet. And the T-shirts that we are.
If you got to go, I mean, just let me know. I mean,
No. I'm just looking.
I don't want
at
to. You know, you're not held in here. I
No,
don't have any handcuffs
absolutely
on you.
no.
I just want to make that clear.
I just want to make sure
We just
my
want to be
teammate.
careful. We want to be careful with
Yes,
that.
we do.
against this. Thank you.
That's not a problem.
All right, here we go to the break. Marco looks like he's looking to make the 8. Looks like he's going for the first and second ball, which gets the 8 ball moving.
It's a typical break for him. Yeah, not as big as he usually gets it, but. There's a few shots out there on the table now. See which way the young guy goes now.
Well, the only option I see that he has is either going to be the 15 ball, which is next to the 1. He can back cut that into the bottom left, or the 2 ball, which is the bottom right. I really don't see much there. Besides that, I can't see him shooting down the lower half, the upper half of the table. I can see him shooting this way. Now, if he does take this 2 ball, he's going to be in hot water because he's got to manipulate the cue ball for the 7. Is the only ball that's open down there.
That's right. And that's not going to help him.
And he's on the 7 ball, but he's...
Yep. It's a long shot. A lot of green for 4. Okay.
Yeah.
And he's up against the rail there. So
Not
he's
only
gonna
that,
have to
you
stay
have to
top.
have you have to have a straight stroke
Yep.
to make the 7 ball.
Oh, who got this?
The 1 ball is not going to go off the 12, so he's just going to rearrange the
See,
furniture.
I think he's looking at that
6.
6 down the line. Yeah.
That's a nice shot, too. It is open.
Nice shot.
Good
And
stroke.
under the pressure of sudden death, that is
Yeah.
a really nice shot.
And who's playing him?
Marco.
Ooh.
Now, he can draw off of this 5 ball. There's really no need to snap the 3 out,
Nope, not yet. No.
but he can draw off it and play this 4 ball in the side pocket and then play the 7. Then you have the 3 to the 8. There's a couple of patterns in there.
Yeah.
You just got to be careful.
Yeah. Looks like he's hitting top, so
Yeah,
he's
he's
going to go
looking-
right through.
Yeah. Well, he's not going to have any shot because the 7 blocks. Well,
No, let's not be too hasty. He may be looking at that 2.
Or the 3. Good time to take
Yep.
the 3 out, too.
Yeah, it's with the 8 moved. The 3 is definitely not in a good position, so you might as well just take it now.
Now, if he does, you got to draw back so he has another shot.
Yeah.
He's taking that 2.
The 1 ball is still trapped up here, so
Yep.
he might be going after that. 3 ball is still cuttable in the corner. It's a back cut, but he can cut it in the upper left-hand corner from here.
Yeah. It's either that or he's going to have to go for a bank on the 1 or the 7. Okay, he's taking that 3, I guess. Oh. I think he had a good line there. He broke up his 1 there. But he's giving up the table now. Missing on the 3. Marco's looking over his table as it is now. Marco's still got all 7 balls out on the table. Okay.
What's up, sir?
How you doing, Chief?
I'm all right. How about you?
All right.
What do we got here?
Marco's first shot on the table.
Marcos is solid?
Yeah. No, he stripes.
Okay. Nice thinking.
Yeah, he didn't have too much to shoot at, you know. He would have to bridge over to get the 10.
Yeah, he still
would
left
have
him
been
in
a
a tough
combo
position.
for the side pocket. Yeah. So
start with the
Right.
10 ball and then
but yeah,
punch it a little bit and bring it out for the 11 down in the corner. Get that away from the 8. If you could draw back a little bit on that shot and bring the
but I think he understands his opponent and he understands that situation right now because we're in sudden death.
yeah.
So it's just his table, and he understands that he's facing a 4, skill level 4. So he's making him make shots. Yeah, and you see.
and a drink.
Yeah. Guy scratched now. Marco's got wide open table and ball in hand.
Start with the 11.
That might be a good start. Yeah. I think that's that 15. Oh, no, he's starting with the 13 there. He's looking at that 13. Yeah.
I don't like it. And he's pushing it. No good.
Nope. Just a little off there. Now I know why you didn't like it.
Yeah.
A lot of green there.
A lot of distance in between there.
Yeah.
I would have fired it. You got open balls on the table.
Yeah. But still, his.
But I'm not up there.
His opponent is still looking at a hard shot to the 1. You know, really, really hard slice on the 3 there, just to make contact. You know.
Try to sit it on the backside of the 8 ball if you can.
Yeah.
Keep it close.
If you don't have a shot, just put it closer to the pocket. And that's what he did there.
Ooh, I don't like this.
No. But,
Should walk around the table and look at his options.
Yeah. Well, he's got the 9. Yep. Look at the 9 on the side there.
It might cause friction. I mean, you might cause a jam after that shot if you hit it too soft.
Yeah.
Maybe you can get around the 3 ball.
Maybe.
It looks tough.
Yeah. I think his idea is, you know, if I just get in front of him, okay, there I'm going to cause problems because his 10 ball, I believe, down here has the one kind of blocked off.
If I was Daniel, I would put Marcos's ball in the pocket. Marcos still has a lot of balls left on the table.
Yeah.
If he makes the one ball.
I don't think a 4 thinks in that manner, you know. He's just pushing it closer to the pocket, that's all.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Okay. He should be able to run out 3 balls here. Now that you put his 1 ball on the rail, Marco doesn't have to leave that ball up there blocking the pocket. Okay, posing the bridge use or going across the table. He's going long ways.
I don't know.
I
don't like it.
Yeah.
I would have went with the 10. Good shot.
Yeah.
See, now you're left with a tough shot on a 9 ball. But you have possibility of breaking that 3 ball up.
Yeah.
But you got to add bottom right, a lot of it.
Yep. Yeah, he's looking at that 9.
And you got to be careful it doesn't throw it more.
He's hitting top, so he's doing a follow. I don't think he was that confident in that shot either. A lot of nerves going right through him right now.
Oh, yeah.
I remember the first time I played in the tournament, it was as a 3. So.
Yeah. Got used to it after a little while, though, right?
Exactly right.
If he's going to try to thin cut this, add left. Now Marco should go with the 10 ball, 9. What is that, the 13 on the bottom right?
Yeah. In the bottom right, we got 13. What's over here? Is this the 10?
Yeah.
Well, then what's that over there?
Oh, how you like it now? I'm not sure.
They look like 2 10s there.
I'm still young. I'm 29, and my eyes are burnt from video games. My father always warned me, keep your face away from the TV.
Yeah, he was right.
He wasn't lying.
Yeah, defense wins championships.
Yeah. Looks like he's actually aiming correctly.
Yeah.
That'll work.
Oh, that's good line. Good speed.
Nice stroke.
Yep. Always some action going on here at Castle. We got a real good pressure cooker here. He hates the bridge. He hates the bridge.
Can't stand it either.
I know, but you gotta make friends with it, because you're gonna need it sometime.
Yeah. He's gonna have to reach long stroke of a shot.
This is still a decent shot for him.
Add as much high as you can. There you go.
Good shot.
I wonder if the I don't know what ball it is. The one next to the 8. I wonder if he could put that in the corner.
That's the 15.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's how bad my eyes are. That's how bad they are.
The 52-year-old got you beat.
It looks to me. It looks like it's surrounded by black. Looks like a black striped ball.
Yeah, yeah.
It's sudden death, correct?
This table is sudden death. This table will win the match, the game, and have the winner move on.
Nice shot. Nice shot.
That was all defense. He nudged up the cue ball up against the 8 there, cleared his 15 away.
And he took the angle.
And he's still blocking the 3. Okay, and now this young man's got to shoot over the 8 ball at the 1. Okay. Tough shot.
Now is when you feel the pressure.
Yeah, he's taking a time out. I think this is a good time for it because, and he should walk him through the whole match. You know, now that's something some people don't do. You know, you got the time. Don't talk about this one shot here. Talk about that rest of the table. What you're gonna do? Because he should be telling him to get rid of, dunk that Marco's ball.
Yeah, absolutely. That would be the shot, and it would still be a safe.
I don't think he
Like I
talked
was
to him
saying.
about anything else except that shot. And that's the one timeout he gets, and that's all. Marco's sticking with his defense.
Looks like you can cut this towards the left-hand corner. Bring the cue ball back to where it is, or down lower towards the short rail up the top of the monitor, and still leave Mark a shot on the 10, but still the 14 ball will be trapped up. Again, he's got the opportunity to take the 14 ball out of the equation right here. Make the 14, leave the 3 there, and let Marco struggle from there.
They're talking to him again? I thought he only gets one time out. I don't understand that.
Not sure.
Yeah.
Not too hard now.
No.
This way you use the 8 ball to block the 10. That's it. Oh,
Good
nice.
shot.
That's even
Good
nicer
shot.
right there.
He's got Marco in a real bind now.
Yeah, it sure does. This will put the heat on you. Must have more room in it than we could imagine. You know, Marco can fire towards the short cushion for the 10 ball towards the side pocket and at least get a hit out of it. I don't know how much room.
I don't know if he has that much room to get to the 10.
Well, he can go towards the short cushion.
One bank?
Yeah, it's hard to judge.
Oh,
but the
I
shot
see.
is-
Yeah.
He's trying to get up here towards the 15.
Yeah.
Okay, ball in hand. 1 ball, 3 ball, and then the 8 ball in the side pocket. Go natural angle right into the 3. Not too hard. It's a little too soft. He's going to be quite a distance.
Well, the skill level 4, that they're going to do things like this, inconsistencies. They're not going to hit the right spot to get the good position. You get more experienced players, they'll hit that a little firmer and make that next shot a little closer.
He's better off hitting it a little harder and getting towards the center of the table for the 8 ball instead of trying to roll it.
Yeah.
If he tries to roll it, he might get on the 50. There you go. Come
That's
up towards
good
the
stroke.
middle.
Yeah, there you go. He's got a good line for the corner pocket.
For the win, yeah.
No bigger shot for this man right now than for today in this 8 in the corner pocket. He's marked his pocket. He's making his line. And here we go. Oh, good.
He made it, so it looks like from scratch. Win